Robinson up the middle. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. From the 5, 2nd and 4. Robinson with another carry. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Commanders. It's his 8th rushing touchdown on the campaign and 10th overall. And the Commanders are on the board first on the road here in L.A. Stafford. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. From the gun, here's Stafford. And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down.
In every game we talk about what are going to be the keys as we go into it.
This one across the 40. On 1st and 10, Stafford. That's caught. Puka Nacua. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 20. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Ernest Jones. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown. Well, it turns out it's not their offense who gets him on the board first, CD. It's the defense coming through right there with a pick 6.
And I know from experience throughout the week when you go against the offense, you're challenging them all the time. You're letting them know, hey, don't worry about scoring this week. We'll take care of it. We'll get a few pick 6s and score.
They'll run with Robinson. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Brian Robinson Jr. with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And Washington has taken the lead. So his strong first half continues as he finds the end zone here for the 2nd time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack, and he just happens.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. They'll fake it. Now Stafford. Man open left side. It's Williams. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. Now Stafford. And the Washington pressure gets to him. He will go down.
Right now what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. He'll get it here on the jet sweep. Powerful running. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 15 yards the pickup. 1st down Washington.
Well, part of why that play works is...
Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Brian Robinson Jr. His 3rd touchdown of the game, 10th on the year. And the Commanders are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Well, this, of course, set up by the stop a moment ago on 4th down, and now that might be the score that puts this one officially out of reach. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Now they got to get to the line quickly. And on play action, Rodgers. Oh, the first play of the game going to be intercepted. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. So the ball changing hands on the inner. Step aside for a moment. First down, Howell to throw. Ertz over the middle. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, 1st and goal.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open, just a little under.
And that is incomplete. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Howell down to throw it. Touchdown! Terry McLaurin hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Commanders use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. But Charles, here in their opening series. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Gibson. That's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
Not too shabby for his first carry of the game. That's
1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. Howell. And that is incomplete. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Howell down to throw it. Touchdown! Terry McLaurin hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of this goal. To throw is Rodgers. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Working from the gun, Rodgers. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Benjamin St-Juste. And the Commanders are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. Goal. To throw is Rodgers. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Working from the gun, Rodgers. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Benjamin St-Juste. And the Commanders are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7.
Case, they end up with nothing.
Another drive coming up for this Washington offense. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. Howell to the air on 1st and 10. And he's going to go down. He backed up into the end zone, and this is going to wind up a safety.
The goal was a score just before the break. Left off. Another good throw there. And this offense, humming here in the early going.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Gibson. That's a good acceleration. On play action, Rodgers. Oh, the first play of the game going to be intercepted. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. So the ball changing hands on the inner. No, 3 points for the opening drive of the 3rd quarter. So here's the Jets offense now as they get ready for their first possession of the 2nd half. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because...
Now look out, Rodgers lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And his guys will take over at the 14-yard line in the red zone. The pocket collapsed around him. I know we talk about it a lot. No, 3 points for the opening drive of the third quarter. So here's the Jets offense now as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because...
Now look out, Rodgers lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And his guys will take over at the 14-yard line in the red zone. The pocket collapsed around him. I know we talk about it a lot.
And anytime you didn't get rid of the ball within the right amount of time, they would blow a horn or blow a whistle to show him this is what that time is, just what you're talking about, training him to understand this is the amount you have, make sure the ball's gone. Didn't happen in this case.
He's got it. And the Commanders are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Back to throw. Howell. He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders.
Try and finish off a game.
Back to Robinson now on 1st down. The 20, 10, and he takes it in. Touchdown, Commanders, with his 11th touchdown on the ground, number 13 overall. And the Commanders are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter.
Well, I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of...
Howell now to throw it. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember,
on 1st and 10, it's Robinson. Shreds the tackle. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. Shreds the tackle. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup. Make a big-time play for their defense.
Now from back at the 5, this is 3rd and goal. Out of the gun, it's Howell. This is caught. A 4-yard pickup, not enough. 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch. And with tight ends, or guys who are much more receiver than block.
And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. But an alert 49er able to gain possession, so they will indeed hold on to the pigskin. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. And you probably talked about this training camp. You get downfield and get a field goal attempt of their own.
Purdy's throw complete here to Ayuk. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. They spot it on the midfield stripe, so it is a 60-yard attempt here. And this one is no good. He missed it. And this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2. So we've reached halftime here. Again, McCaffrey. And this time he'll run into a wall right at the 4-yard line. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. shotgun now with Purdy. And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line. Jonathan Allen able to get him down for a loss of 11 yards, even though they're substantially shorter than a PAT. It just has a different feel, doesn't it?
A different feel, a different vibe. That's what I get from all the kickers I talk to. They always say, if I miss an extra point.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. A lot of talk this week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexposed by a little bit of keep away right now. Run the clock down. Make sure their opponent doesn't get the ball back. Their dream scenario, get enough first downs and make them eat up their timeouts so the game ends when you're kneeling down with the football.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bring it up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offense, play a little bit of keep away right now. Run the clock down. Make sure their opponent doesn't get the ball back. Their dream scenario, get enough first downs and make them eat up their timeouts so the game ends when you're kneeling down with the football.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bring it up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the
offense as they take over. So here we go now with Hal and the Commanders. Down 6-3, a minute 52 to play. They've won 3 in a row, but they've got work to do if they want to get a 4th in a row as they come up on first down. Here's Howell. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's caught at the 25. Howell to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. He'll look to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown, Washington. Jahan Dotson, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Commanders have taken a 4th quarter lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Returning from his end zone is Ray McCloud. Now on the return, oh no, the ball is loose. And it's what? And this defense has broken it open as they return it to the house for 6. So problems here on special teams, and it results in the scoop and the score.
They talk all the time on special teams about keeping your head on a swivel, trying to see the whole field. Hard to do when things are going that fast, bodies all over the place. You're just trying to find the right guy to align yourself with. On that play, wow.
Slide for the PAT. It's good, and now and on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll run for it with Robinson. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling. Quite the opening drive
that turned into a free hitter.
The 13th play now coming on this opening drive. Here's 3rd down. And Howell will throw it. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. Well, it's no secret he's had trouble this year with interceptions, and this is a bad start for him.
Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. And now Prescott is going to be taken down. He couldn't get away, and that's a safety. Well, we thought these two defenses, they might come to play. One has already come to play here, a safety for the opening points of the game.
Brandon, let's file this play away because if it turns out to be a tight game, who knows? This could wind up being the difference.
Set to go again. Here's Brian Robinson, the Commander offense. Well, looky there. He's getting close to 1,000. I'm sure he knows where he stands. I bet if the offensive line didn't know, he made sure they knew. I'm closing in, guys. Final week of the season.
You know who really informed the offensive line? The offensive line coach.
Okay.
Because it's a big deal for his unit as well to be able to say, hey, we escorted guys to 1,000 yards or more in a season, just like blocking for a 3,000-yard or 4,000-yard pass.
Antonio Gibson with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And they're able to add on to their advantage. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Prescott urging his guys to go quickly. They need to get up and set. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington now. Here's a 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Prescott got his man there, complete to Gallup. And the Cowboys are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Throwing, Prescott. And it'll be intercepted. And the Commander
offense just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Hal running right on the option. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A big-time gain there on the... That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 1. From the 19 down to the 10. So 3rd and inches, and this will be the 9th play of the drive. Back to throw again. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Field goal unit and Joey Sly now. From the right hash, and this one just a chipping. Sly able to put this one through. And that will extend their lead even further. It'll be 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun. Howell. And, he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete. Howell throwing on 3rd down here. And he finds McLaurin. And they'll get this well past midfield before being...
And create a big play.
They weren't fooled.
Not 1 second, not 1 bit. How about them figuring it out, diagnosing it, and spilling it for lost yardage?
Field goal unit and Joey Sly now. He'll have the win at his back here in the 4th quarter. Sly able to put this one through. And that will extend their lead even further. So an important one there as they widen their lead in the... And you're still in this game. I mean, yeah, you haven't scored. Offense obviously has struggled, but you're only 2 scores down, so all hope not lost.
Not at all, because we were talking about the NFL, and teams can score fast in this league. Quick strikes, you're right back in it. You're exactly right. Keeping hope alive.
Pass complete to Jalen Tolbert. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 36 yards on the play.
And here's a spot where this offense...
So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That ball is caught. It's Gallup. Touchdown, Cowboys. A great effort there. With a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Cowboys are... Throw left side complete. That's Ferguson. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 33 yards that time. All right, Charles, let me put you in the head of one of those defenders out there. You have a big play like that go against you so early. What does that shake your confidence?
It shouldn't, but it often does, because your thought process all during the week is how you're going to get after that offense and make your plays. And when they make one against you, it makes you a little bit hesitant. Methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
Pollard will get down close to the goal line, but not in, and as he'll be marked down at the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. Pollard again, and he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Tony Pollard taking it in from a yard out. And the Cowboys to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. A handoff for Gibson. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 5. 2nd quarter now from our nation's capital, and it's Washington in possession of the football, as they'll see what they can do on 3rd and goal. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Micah Parsons. And the Cowboys force the turnover. They'll take over at the 10. The defense, Charles, they bent a little bit, but they did not break. And then on 3rd and goal there, the huge interception.
Think of the momentum they're carrying with
now. It's Prescott. Oh, Prescott stripped. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And that play just looked a little helter-skelter from the start. That's the risk as a quarterback. Once you take off with that football, you might fumble it, and he did.
And he was going for the reward, which is gaining yardage, breaking down the defense. But you're right about the risk. Always lurking out there, someone always trying to get to the football, try to find a place down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, trying to atone for it here on this drive. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. Throwing, Prescott. This is caught. It's Cooks. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one.
Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Prescott with a throw caught by Lamb. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15...
2nd quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. Prescott to throw it. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Luke Schoonmaker from 3 yards out as his guys are able to extend their lead.
For them to give them a little jolt of confidence moving forward.
Howell throwing on 3rd down here. Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
As they started that drive, I think they looked at the scoreboard and said, this is a manageable deficit, guys, but let's go ahead and start cutting it down right here. Instead, an intercept.
To the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Prescott. He's got his man. It's Gallup. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards on the play.
And that's patience to be admired right there.
Because up of 9 yards on 1st down. 2nd and 1 now from the 21. Back to throw. Howell. He's going to drop this one down to Gibson. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a 1-score game. The thing is, we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of 1st downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 1st downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
A 2nd down throw for Prescott. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. Deron Payne able to drop him for a loss of 4 from his defensive tackle spot. Up of 9 yards on 1st down. 2nd and 1 now from the 21. Back to throw. Howell. He's going to drop this one down to Gibson. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a 1-score game.
Is this a hold or did they rough the quarterback? Charles, they're trying to protect this lead late. Those are the types of mistakes they could afford to go without.
About the last thing you want to give them is help in completing a comeback, which is exactly what that penalty does.
Gibson will score. Touchdown, Commanders. A strong run there when he gets it, especially around the goal line. So Washington now with an important 2-point conversion attempt. Howell throwing for it. And this is caught. They got it. And that could be an important 2 points. It gets them back within a field goal. And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the
defense coordinator, they've had to set a tone all year long about what they do on offense. So most teams want to stay in attack mode. But you have to do it with some bit of caution, don't you? Because you can't come away with no points. You need these points here in order to feel a lot better about where they are in this game.
But this time of the year, playoffs, game of this magnitude, this is what we hope for.
Yeah, it's exactly what we hope for. You want to run your offense cautiously, but not so cautiously that you just give it up.
Trying to run for it with Pollard. Back to throw. Howell over the middle. That's caught by Rice. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Looking to throw. Howell. That ball caught. It's Rice. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and we're watching them drive for what we're...
And he'll be taken down as that'll net him only about a gain of 9. And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining. He'll look to throw. And Dotson, he's got it. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. And looking at it from from the perspective of the losing side here in this divisional round. It all ends so abruptly, doesn't it? A few hours ago, you've got all this hope.